Hi, today I'm going to explain the concept of employee information entry systems using string methods and regular expressions. So today here I have the code of employee information entry systems, where I've created an employee class, and it has in the main method I have a menu which is done using a do while loop with a switch case method, and here we have each method for each option, for add and ID, salary, email, and so on. So let me start off by running this program. So this is the menu which we get when we run the code. Let me select the first option, enter the name of the employee, NAGA, say that is a correct pattern, enter the ID 8055, enter the salary, say 500, and email ID, say naga at gmail.com. It's a correct pattern. So here we have added a new employee, and to retrieve the data, giving some particular information such as by ID we can get the name, or by name we can get the ID, or by ID we can get the salary. So let us try using ID and we'll get the name. So I'll select the second option. I've given the ID as 8055, and here it shows the name is Naga. So let me explain the code. So this I've told before, we have used a switch case method using a do while concept, and these are certain methods for each option. Here we have given a pattern where this is for name, so it is mandatory to start off with a capital letter and followed by small, or depends on the user what he wants to give it as, but it is mandatory to start with a capital letter. Then if it satisfies the given pattern, then it gives the output as correct pattern, as I've shown it here. Yeah, I've given as Naga, so correct pattern like that. And if the user enters in a wrong way, if it doesn't follow this pattern, that will give us wrong pattern. Same thing with the ID, it should start by 0 and it should be a numerical value. Enter the ID. If the user provides the proper pattern, if he follows the proper pattern, that will pop out as correct pattern, or else it will be a wrong pattern. Same thing with the salary, it is also an integer. So it's the same case. If the user gives it in a correct pattern, then it will pop out as correct pattern with the salary as shown here. Enter the salary 500, correct pattern, and by using if else we can make it. If it is wrong, then else print wrong pattern. For ID, for email ID, it is compulsory to have a small alphabet or a capital alphabet or a number, and it is compulsory to have an @ symbol and a dot symbol. So if the user gives it in a proper pattern, it gives out the email ID and the correct pattern. If he enters a wrong pattern, that will pop out as a wrong pattern, and when it is entered, it will have a gap. First the name, then a gap, ID, and then a gap, salary, and a gap, and the mail address. So if everything is given properly, that will ask you to provide the correct input, And in this concept we have get name by id. So by providing id we can retrieve the name of the employee, used in for each case, followed by a if condition. Here the string array is used, and here the name is stored, the employee name is stored, and when the details are correct it will pop out as this name is so and so. The stored value will pop out, and that's it. Okay, this is get salary by id. By providing id we can get the salary of the employee by the if condition, by giving the name of the employee, the id of the employee. So here we can get the salary is. So that is it. So thank you for watching it.